An effort to restore lower interest rates on student loans has failed in the U.S. Senate. As we told you a few minutes ago, interest rates doubled on July 1st after Congress was unable to send a bill to the president.
Most Senate Democrats are in favor of restoring the rates, but they remain powerless in sending them back down from 6.8% to the previous rate of 3.4%. One of those Democrats, U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow of Michigan, and 24-Hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin here now to get some real answers in a live interview. Rick?
Well, Senator Stabenow is live right now in Washington. And Senator, we want to start by talking with you this evening about that vote in the United States Senate. We know that you had to get to 60 to get to that cloture vote, or at least to get past that first big hurdle. That didn't happen today. How big of a disappointment was that for you?
Well, Rick, I'm very disappointed. Most importantly, students and families around Michigan are very disappointed. Bottom line is students are coming out of college with way too much debt, tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases enough to buy a house. I mean, it makes no sense. I'm committed to doing everything possible to bringing costs down, not just interest rates. We had a majority today. A majority of the Senate voted to keep the rates low at 3.4%. But as you said, being filibustered by Republicans, and that means you have to get a supermajority to stop the filibuster. So we had 52 votes altogether. We did not get to 60. We didn't have any Republican colleagues join us, unfortunately. So we're going to continue to push. We're having conversations, trying to find some way to come up with a bipartisan agreement, but so far there's just not been a willingness to come to an agreement. And in the end, we are seeing a situation where the rates have now doubled. And to add insult to injury, the federal government will make about $51 billion this year in profits off the backs of students. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable.
I hate to be callous about this, but politically, what is the downside, if you're a Republican or a Democrat, in voting for lower interest rates for people who are going to college? I understand that there's some real philosophical differences, but I find it difficult to find the political upside in having your name attached with raising those interest rates.
Rick, I scratch my head right along with you. I can't imagine why people would want to see those rates go up. We have had them at 3.4% for a number of years. It's helped more students be able to get student loans, although, again, we still have an awful lot of debt out there that we need to help students refinance as well. There's a philosophy difference on the other side of the aisle. Colleagues want to set this to a market rate and have it go up over time. And they've proposed things that remind me a lot of those credit card deals you get in the mail. 0 interest today, and then whoops, all of a sudden it goes up and up and up. It's a bad deal for students, and I'm not going to support that kind of approach.
Well, Senator, I appreciate you taking time to talk to us. As you point out, there is another side of this, and that is a program that the House Republicans have come up with that would tie it to the market rate. And coming up, we're going to hear from the other side of the issue. I spoke with U.S. Congressman Bill Huizenga just a short time ago, and he will give us his take on this when we do that at 5:40.